The city of Cape Town has issued an appeal to people who are travelling long distances this Easter weekend. They are requesting that drivers have their vehicles checked before hitting the road to ensure their safety. The city has initiated Operation Exodus, which has resulted in over 800 vehicles being stopped and over 860 drivers being screened. Additionally, more than 4,000 fines were issued for various traffic violations. Now, let's get the latest update from our reporter, SABC News reporter Corbin August. Corbin, thank you so much for your time. Tell us where exactly you are stationed now, Corbin. And of course, judging by just these numbers in terms of how many drivers were stopped and also the fines that they've received, law enforcement authorities are out and about. Talk to us. What's happening there?
Well, yes, indeed. Good day to you and to the viewers. Well, right now at this moment in time, we are positioned just outside the N1 Huguenot Tunnel here at the plaza. And of course, this is where provincial traffic authorities, along with various other law enforcement agencies, are conducting one of the many operations that they are going to be undertaking over this over this Easter period and over this upcoming holidays. Of course, it's an integrated law enforcement and integrated operations that are being conducted on various roads throughout the province, and they are conducting these operations such as the roadblocks and the stops and the searches and the screening of the drivers. As you mentioned, of course, hundreds of drivers and vehicles have been stopped and screened so far in the build-up to this weekend. And of course, these authorities are conducting these operations just to ensure safety on the roads and also to enforce compliance, just also, to make sure that they prevent as many road deaths and road fatalities as possible in the Western Cape. But here at this operation here today, we are joined by the Minister of Mobility here in the Western Cape, Mr. Ricardo Mackenzie, who can perhaps just give us a bit more insight and a bit more detail regarding the operations that are being conducted here in the province. So, good day to you.
Good day, and thank you very much, and thank you to everyone watching. Yes, this afternoon is part of our ongoing visible operation that we're conducting, particularly ahead of very busy periods like Easter. We're doing basic enforcement, compliance, and also reminding all the road users. Because I think when it becomes to busy periods like this Easter weekend or any long weekend or a festive period like in December, sometimes we do forget the rules of the road. And this is just a reminder to everyone to please stop when you're tired. Please do not drink and drive. We know it's a long weekend. People are spending time with the family, school holidays, so people are in a very happy mood, but they still need to abide by the rules of the road to ensure they arrive safely to their destination.
With regards to the operations that are being conducted on the province's roads, can you maybe just give us a bit of detail on what the focus areas will be of those operations?
Well, our focus area this time around, first for those departing, is around compliance. Ensure you have the right documentation, ensure that your vehicle is roadworthy, and ensure that your vehicle has the necessary documentation to be on the road. That is the first operation that we're doing right now. And once you leave, you go through either the N1, N2, N7, R300, you'll see more high visibility on our roads. And that's where our traffic officers will use technology. If you have outstanding warrants, if your car is flagged on our South African police services, our high patrol intercepted and highway units will use technology to pull you over if you are wanted by the police. But this operation today, what we're standing right now, is just the visibility enforcement with individuals in the road, checking the driver's license, checking basic compliance to ensure wherever you go that your vehicle should be on the road.
And just with regards to the roads that are where patrols and operations will be conducted, which are the major routes that are perhaps of concern?
Well, the big areas for us are concerned is our highways. So the N1, N2, N7 to the Namibia route, because that's where the most of our volumes are. Those are where people are going out this Easter weekend to spend time with their family and friends. But the other operations, the one that we cannot name, will take place. We also have a ghost squad in the Western Cape. They're also manning our roads for those individuals that are not complying with the rules of the road, and those individuals that we deem to be high risk by picking up your number plate using technology.
Okay. And then also perhaps just talk to us a bit more about, because we understand that there are also perhaps centers where drivers can maybe take their vehicles to, so that they can maybe, have their vehicles seen to and just check if it's roadworthy or not, and if it's in a condition to actually take to the road.
Part of our initiative that we have started based on the learnings from December and last year Easter is to see how we as the Western Cape government can help individuals to ensure that their vehicles are compliant. So we offered free vehicle testing since last week, Saturday, for anyone that could go to our Gene Low Traffic College or our Drakenstein or any of the 11 private partner testing stations. Before you depart your house, there's still time before the Easter weekend. Please go to our centers, go check out your vehicle and fix the problems before you hit the road to ensure that you arrive safely to your destination.
And we know with times like these, holiday periods, Easter, festive, motorists tend to spend long time traveling on the road. And they often they get quite tired behind the steering wheel. Just what can be done from the province side, from the government side, and from of the law enforcement officials here, just to perhaps help and assist in terms of driver fatigue on the road?
We have a fatigue management program in the Western Cape where our traffic officers would be able to monitor you on our roads to ensure that you don't sleep on the road. Because what we have seen, terrible crashes happen because people are fatigued, they're tired. One of the accidents we saw last year in December, one truck driver admitted he left Joburg. So he was driving for long hours and hours. But by the time he had a crash, it was a little too late. So our program now is focused on fatigue management. And part of it is educating people. So we're pulling people over, we're checking on our speed over distance cameras, who's been driving without stopping. But we're asking people driving. This is a joint relationship. Government cannot do this on our own. So we're asking you to please check yourself. Make sure that you stop every 200 kilometers or stop when you feel tired. And we're also asking the passengers, to those in the car, please speak to your drivers. If you notice your drivers is a bit tired, ask them to pull over, change drivers, because this joint relationship can reduce road fatalities on our roads.
And then also just if we maybe consider the perspectives of the drivers, you mentioned also that perhaps the behavior, the driver behavior is also a bit of a concern to the province. Just talk to us a bit more about that.
Driver behavior is a concern to us. We've seen individuals using their cell phones whilst driving, people drinking and driving, people speeding over double lane. So we're asking all our drivers, you've passed out your driver's license. You know the rules of the roads. If you just comply, do the basics, the K53 that you used to pass out to get your driver's license. If you just adhere those basic rules, we can reduce crashes and fatalities on our road. So we're asking the drivers, do those basic, and also our pedestrians. Pedestrians must also help us in reducing fatalities and crashes. Thank you.
Minister McKenzie, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for giving us that comprehensive update on the operations that are being conducted here in the Western Cape. That was just an update from provincial authorities, the Minister of Mobility here in the Western Cape, just giving us a bit of an update with regards to the operations that are being conducted on various roads throughout the province. And of course, they're saying they will be conducting these integrated operations on the roads to ensure safety and to enforce compliance, especially in the build-up to this bumper holiday period now over Easter that's upon us. With that, back to you in studio.